another state, they issued a warrant for my arrest. But actually, the entire thing was fraudulent because my little girl's dad had went to a state like hours away from where anyone had ever lived and filed for custody, and then had a hearing where I wasn't present, and that judge gave him an order for custody, and then he used it to say I kidnapped my youngest daughter.
And it was felony kidnapping charges.
Yeah, so
3 times in 3 years to get out of criminal charges, but yet then testifying in court that he was competent to have children. So how is that even, like, how can you be saying things in the court of law in one court and then going to a different court and having a whole different testimony? So you can't say this person's crazy, out of his mind, gonna harm himself and harm other people to get him out of criminal charges, but then go to the family court and say, oh, he's capable of being around children. How is that even legal to even
use
go
the
from court
courts
to court
against each other
and have a whole different story? Like, they should cross paths. You should be able to use the testimony from one court to the other. You should be able.
And that's another court.
And I literally had 3 different lawyers, 3 different situations where they found out how much money I had in the bank. The next week said I have to give them exactly that amount of money or they will not continue my case. One man, Gregory Hunt, I had already given him $30,000 over a 3-month period of time, and it hadn't even been 3 weeks. And he found out that I had $25,000 and said, if you do not pay me that full $25,000, I won't show up to court. He hadn't done anything for the $30,000 I had already given him.
Now, in my case, they created a no contact order in the form of retaliation once I started filing complaints.
But it can't be indefinite. Like, the no contact orders only last a year.
Exactly. And here I am 10 years later
Yeah.
with a no contact